Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Daily Thoughts. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit that bell so you're notified of all my new content. Today my Daily Thoughts is on the origin of Black American woke culture and how it has been corrupted. So, let's get into my Daily Thoughts. The term woke has become a buzzword in modern American discourse, often associated with social justice, progressive politics, and cultural awareness. But what many don't know is that woke culture has deep roots in Black American history, long before it became a mainstream trend. In this video, I'll explore the Black American origin of woke culture, how it was tied to Black liberation and resistance, how corporate America and political movements diluted its meaning, and the consequences of this corruption. The concept of being woke didn't start with Twitter debates or corporate diversity training. It emerged from Black communities as a call to awareness and resistance. Early 20th century, the idea of staying woke can be traced to Black labor movements and early civil rights activism. It meant being alert to systemic racism and oppression. In the 1930s and 1940s, blues singer Lead Belly used the phrase "stay woke" in a 1938 protest song warning Black people to be vigilant against racial violence. And in the 1960s civil rights era, activists like Malcolm X and Martin Luther King Jr. embodied the spirit of wokeness, urging Black people to recognize systemic injustice and to fight for liberation. Being woke wasn't about performative activism. It was about survival. The evolution into Black empowerment. By the late 20th century, woke became ingrained in Black culture through hip-hop and Black art movements. Artists like Public Enemy, Tupac, and Lauryn Hill used their platforms to spread consciousness about racism, police brutality, and economic inequality. Scholars like Angela Davis, Bell Hooks, and Cornel West expanded wokeness into a framework for understanding race, class, and gender oppression. At its core, wokeness was about self-determination, Black people defining their own struggles and solutions. Now let's talk about how mainstream America corrupted woke culture. In the 2010s, woke entered mainstream white, liberal, and corporate spaces, and its meaning began to shift. Corporate co-opting. Brands started using woke messages and ads. Examples: Nike's Colin Kaepernick campaign and Pepsi's Kendall Jenner protest ad, while they still exploited Black labor. Performative activism, where companies posted hashtag Black Lives Matter, but didn't invest in the Black communities. Next, let's talk about political weaponization. Conservatives began using woke as an insult, framing it as a radical leftist indoctrination. Liberals turned it into a branding tool, reducing complex Black liberation struggles into hashtags and slogans. The loss of radical roots, original meaning, collective action against systemic oppression. And now the modern distortion, individualistic, shallow activism, i.e., viral social media trends without real change. Now I'm going to talk a little bit about the consequences of this corruption, because the delusion of the woke culture has had real effects. Black activism has gotten watered down. Real movements like BLM get overshadowed by corporate pandering. And we can see that this is true because this turned many Black Americans against BLM, and we see where it is today. It no longer has the meaning that it initially had. Backlash against Black progress. The term is now used to dismiss legitimate racial justice efforts. Because of all of the things that have happened, woke doesn't have the same legitimate meaning that it once had. Disconnection from its Black roots. Many people today don't even know woke came from Black struggle, which is sad. Millennials don't all know that woke was about the struggle of our ancestors, of our elders. Now is the time of reclaiming woke, because wokeness was never meant to be a trend. It was a lifeline for Black struggle to become Black survival. If we want to honor its origins, there's a few things we need to do. First of all, we need to educate ourselves on Black radical history, and we need to support real systemic change, not just use hashtags. Also, we need to reject corporate and political manipulation of the term. The fight for justice didn't start with a tweet, and it won't end with one. So let's get back to the real meaning of stay woke. Anyway, I hope that this has been interesting and helpful to you guys in regards to the term woke. I will leave my resources in the description of this video. And I hope that you will leave me some comments down in the comments section. Now, if you're not already subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel now so that you know about everything that I have coming up. Also, I would love it if you would follow me on my other social media. You can find me on TikTok and Instagram as DC The Purple Diva, and you can also find me on my other YouTube channel, The Purple Diva Den, where I do spoken word. I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, peace and blessings from the West Side. I'm out, you guys. Bye.